Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Chris Massimo back again with some more Apex Legends gameplay. And surprise, surprise, I know exactly what you guys are thinking. So yes, I am actually posting up another Apex Legends video on Wednesday. Of course, I wanted to go ahead and bring you out some Call of Duty gameplay for you guys, especially since we've been consistent with it. But however, I just want to go ahead and run a quick test. I want to see exactly how this video performs for this week. Otherwise, if I see that maybe, this video doesn't perform as well as the Call of Duty videos on Wednesdays, or if you guys just simply want me to go ahead and bring it back, just feel free to let me know, and I can go ahead and do so. So, for today's gameplay, of course, I have something pretty exciting for you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I was actually pretty frustrated with it at first. I was actually trying to get some good gameplay for you guys, and I actually ended up dying early throughout the match. And as you can see from the title of the video, yes, we actually ended up winning throughout the game as well too, but it was actually really crazy because we actually had really great rotations. There was a lot of action towards the ending of the gameplay as well too, and we just played very, very smart. So I'm actually very glad for you guys to go ahead and see it. I'm not going to go ahead and spoil obviously exactly what ended up happening, so just stay tuned towards the end of the video. So with that being said, guys, I just wanted to bring it to your attention, obviously in regards of that announcement that I made earlier. We will still be going ahead and posting up some additional Apex Legends gameplay this Friday. Like I had mentioned before, I just want to see how this one performs. If you guys can go ahead and let me know down below in the comments, and of course by showing the support by liking the comment on the video, or at least liking the video as well too, I would greatly appreciate it. But other than that, guys, we're going to be moving forward into the gameplay very shortly. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Peace. Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? So it's your boy Chris Massimo back again. So thank you so much for staying tuned, of course, throughout the intro video. As you can see, I did bring back the old editing style that I had mentioned previously before, about a couple of weeks ago. I just want to see exactly how it flows into this. I feel like it's a little bit better because I can go ahead and bring you guys some particular gameplays and, just some short gameplays where I just go off in a brief moment, but maybe just not throughout the entire game. So maybe I might go ahead and stick with that editing style. Like I said, I'm still a little unsure. I just want to see exactly how it goes. But with that being said, from what I was mentioning earlier throughout the video, this is that game. So we are playing some ranked over here. It was a little slow at first just because I had mentioned I did die early throughout the match, and it was very difficult on my part because I was pretty bummed out that I wasn't even recording, and of course that I actually cut out my recording just because I wasn't able to get the proper gameplay for you guys. But nonetheless, we actually have some pretty action-packed moments, as you can see over here, because we are still dealing with about 11 squads. We are in gold lobbies, and I think in this particular lobby there were a few platinums as well. So we are actually on the grind for ranked, and as I mentioned last part as well too, that we are trying to see how far we can possibly get when it comes to ranked. So stay tuned to see exactly how far that we can possibly get. But as you can see over here, we are in Epicenter, and of course this actually used to be my favorite part of the map, in World's Edge. Before I started dropping into Fragment, or at least in Capital, the main building, I actually used to go ahead and land in this spot with my brother all the time, and just the reason for that being is because I feel like a lot of people just don't land here, and I don't know why. There's always actually some pretty good loot, especially enough for about 2 to 3 other people in your other squad. But for the most part, like I said, there isn't really too many people that like to land here just because it's so close to Capital, and everyone wants to like go ahead and be a part of the squads and third parties and all the action that's going on. But as you can see over here, we actually played very, very smart because we ended up knowing that a lot of the teammates were going to start pushing lately. And my Pathfinder, what ended up happening is that on our squad, he was actually able to go ahead and scan the survey beacon. So because of that, we were actually able to go ahead and get a really big advantage in knowing where the circle was. So the moment that that had happened, we decided, all right, let's go ahead and see if we can just get the rotations correctly. I am caustic, so there's a lot of teams that aren't going to push like crazy. But just to make sure that we can go ahead and properly hold this high ground, we needed to get rid of the squad that was actually going to go ahead and push us, because as soon as we knew that we can go ahead and get rid of them, that we wouldn't really have any challenge when it comes to holding the high ground. So the moment that I saw that crypto, I was like, all right, we actually got to go ahead and run back, see if we can at least just hold the zip line in case that anybody comes up, and then obviously just make sure that we can properly heal up and get ready for the battle. So what ended up happening throughout my mindset here was, although that I had a decent amount of kills and KP points, I actually still wanted to get the win. And when it comes to ranked, obviously I play a little bit more differently. I want to be a little bit more cautious, just because sometimes I feel like I can be a little too aggressive in the beginning, and I just want to go ahead and watch out for my points. But sometimes when it comes to ranked, that's how you have to play. Obviously during the beginning you have to go ahead and see if you can get an early few kills, and then of course just keep rotating towards the very end of the game, because map rotation is very huge. And then of course just making sure that you can wait out towards the late game, because at the end of the day, what's going to end up happening is that when you make it to the final, maybe 5, 6 squads, you're going to get the kills. You just got to be patient with it, wait it towards the late game, and of course rack up all the points, especially when it comes to your multipliers. And I feel like when it comes to platinum lobbies, you really can't, be as aggressive, because I don't want to risk, losing 36 points like crazy all the time, because eventually those points are going to add up, and you just got to play very smart with it. So at this point over here, like I said, we're playing very, very well, making sure that we're not pushing and over committing in this particular battle. I threw my gas down, so obviously, it was actually a pretty smart move on my part, just so that we can make sure that the other team doesn't rotate to the side of us. And what I have noticed as well too is that there are a lot of players out there that once they get the knock in these particular situations, they actually don't push the battles, and I don't know why, because it's actually very crucial to go ahead and push battles once you get a knock, because now it's a 2v3 situation, and in particular battles like this, gunfights, obviously we were able to go ahead and win because they weren't expecting it. Obviously, if you get the knock and the next you just start healing up, you give the other opportunity to the other team to go ahead and get the res off, and then eventually for them to go ahead and full heal, and then now you guys just go ahead and start all over. You got to go ahead and capitalize on every single moment. Obviously, just don't get very dumb with it and just play very smart. But like I said, just some ranked tips. Of course, I'm not the best ranked player whatsoever. I'm still playing in some gold lobbies, and of course the highest I've been able to make it is some platinum. Hopefully, like I said, we can go ahead and start making a big push towards diamond, masters. I don't know if I can get to pred. I'm not gonna lie, I just feel like I don't have enough time in the day to go ahead and see if I can possibly get there. But also a big thing as well too is that we knew that the other last two teams were on the very bottom of this hill, which is why I was going to go ahead and throw some gas traps on the very bottom and just making sure that they're not pushing up. But the moment they all started engaging with each other, that was the moment that we can go ahead and push them. So as you can see over here, we're going to go ahead and make sure that we get the win by obviously just pushing in and getting the proper third party. But with that being said, guys, this video is going to be ending very soon. So if you've made it this far, I just want to say I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I also appreciate all the love and support that you guys continue to give me. If you guys can go ahead and help me out by just pressing on the like button, of course hitting subscribe if you haven't done so already, it helps me tremendously. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.